verify that you followed me there, and I will be announcing that contest winner tomorrow. So I hope you guys are enjoying the 12 days of Cryptomas. It's going to be a different coin every day that we are giving away. So, okay, I know that was a lot for an intro, but let's get into it here, guys. We've got the coin market cap coming in, Bitcoin at 3307 right now. Let me hit a refresh on that because that number is very important. 3304 right now, so it's went down $3. Total market cap is 104 billion. Bitcoin dominance is 54.9%. A lot of people believe that this weekend we are going to once again challenge or test the support level of 100 billion total market cap in cryptocurrency. Not sure we're going to see that for sure or not, but there are indications that maybe the worst of it is over, which we'll get to in just a second. So we had this story right here. Crypto users double amid market meltdown, a sign of recovery. I've told you guys many times before that there is no connection, in my opinion, between the price, the usability, the products. There's not a connection between those things, between the price and the products, or the price and adoption, nothing like that. Because if that was the case, then we would be up much higher than we are right now. Because back in December, the prices were absolutely insane. But we hardly had any products. The actual strength of the crypto environment is so much stronger today than it was a year ago, and yet the prices are down like 90%. So, there really isn't that strong a connection. I think over the next few market cycles, we will see that kind of correct in the future. But I thought this was great news that even in this bear market, and it just shows that, people are getting into cryptocurrency. They're starting to use it, and that, of course, is a positive sign. So then we have this. So Ripple finally beats Bitcoin. So the top searches for how to this year on Google, you guys know autofill, you type in how to and then it comes up. The top ones for the year were how to vote, how to register to vote, how to play Mega Millions, and then how to buy Ripple. I wish that person that won that $1.5 billion in Mega Millions would have put it into cryptocurrency, not necessarily Ripple. But and then Bitcoin coming in at number 8. So Ripple at number 4. It's also important to note that people don't really know the difference between XRP and Ripple. I even use them interchangeably sometimes. I understand the difference, obviously. Ripple is the company and then XRP is the actual coin that settles cross-border transactions and things like that. But, the fact is your average person isn't going to know the difference. And I think this really reflects that because you can't actually buy Ripple. You can only buy XRP. But, I guess if you're XRP or you're Ripple, you got to take your wins where you can get them against Bitcoin because you still got a long ways to go if you think you're ever going to catch it, which honestly, in my opinion, I don't think will ever happen or even come close to it. But I thought this was very interesting to look that people actually searched more Ripple than Bitcoin this year. So we've had a lot of bomb threats coming through. Some specifically across Chicago and other parts of the United States where people are demanding ransom to not detonate the bomb. A lot of people think that these are scams, which they obviously are. I can't think of the right word.
The word is hoax. Here is your dunce cap. Sit in the corner.
They're pranks or whatever the case might be. But what they're trying to do is just get money, and they're trying to do it through Bitcoin. We looked at a story a couple weeks ago about 2 Iranian nationals who did a plot all across the United States where they were shutting down cities or city legislative centers. They're shutting down hospitals. They're shutting down all kinds of things. And I believe they actually got a lot of Bitcoin for it. So I think this is something we might start seeing more and more. And I really wonder if we might start seeing Monero used or privacy coins that can protect the transactions. Because if you're demanding Bitcoin, then you don't really understand that it can be tracked. The best way to keep your money from being tracked is actually cash. So cash is much more untraceable. And we're looking at a lot of places that are now trying to decide whether they want to stop cash transactions. Retail places in the United States even, where they're talking about cash is dangerous. It's dangerous to have on hand because robberies might take place. You have stores and malls now that are not taking cash. So very interesting. I remember it was not that long time ago where it was crazy that a place, wouldn't accept a debit card or a credit card, but they would all take cash. Now we're kind of starting to see the flip side. And I think this really just drives home the point of the furthering of technology that we're going and really where cryptocurrency fits in all that. So, okay, I know what you guys came for. You came to figure out, are we at the end of the bear market? Now, if you look at the meme sheet, as we like to call it, the psychological chart of a market cycle. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I'm going to put it behind me. But a lot of people think we're somewhere in between panic, capitulation, whatever it might be. Now, capitulation and depression, and the ones that kind of fall near the bottom side, those are usually much longer. But as you guys can see on the chart, just because we get to the bottom of the bear market, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to end soon, so to speak. You can actually have a long ways of sideways action while people are trying to accumulate before the price goes back up. Now, this really goes hand in hand with what we were talking about earlier in the video, which is a lot of these prices are just manipulation and whales moving the price. It doesn't have that much to do with the actual technology or cryptocurrency itself, but it's really just to do with the market. So when it comes to the markets, this article is telling us that there are some huge buy walls at 3,300. The price did dip down to 3,200 a couple of days ago, but right now they're showing that those buy walls are inching up. So if we actually crash through this $3,300 number, which we'll get a real-time update on it here, hopefully by the time I post this video, it's not below that. But as you see, it was at 3307, then it went down to 3304, and now it's back at 3316. So basically what this is saying is that there are so many buy walls at 3,300, and this is according to Sue Zhu, the CEO at Three Arrows Capital. They say that buy walls on fiat to crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Bitstamp for Bitcoin are at 3,300, and they've risen significantly within the last several weeks. Now, if somehow there is a massive sell-off and we are able to pierce through that 33 number, especially the high 32s, and go down like below 32, panic may set in, and we may see the drop that everybody's been predicting down to the 2s or lower. But I think this is encouraging news. If you're wanting the end of the bear market, then the fact that these buy walls are existing are really good news, and hopefully will indicate that we will be moving up soon, but ever so slightly and ever so slowly. So guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to enter our contest. Go follow me on Instagram. I got memes for days there. You guys don't even know I make memes on the regular, so go check those out. Until next time, BitBoy out.